I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Forensic Gameology, hosted by ForensicGameology.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Or today, a preview of a button-shy game called Pod X. Pod X is a wallet-sized game in which you have these cards in a little wallet-sized container. So Pod X is a light deduction game. Think of the weight of Love Letter. If you're into Love Letter, this would be something along that style of play, in which everybody, so for 4 players, we each get dealt 4 cards. There will be one left over. There'll be one left over, and the dealer gets to look at it. And this card tells the dealer, and everyone has to divine from what the dealer knows, how to win, what the criteria. For instance, this says the lowest public pod number. So that goes face down. And public is a card I play in front of me. And so let's just go right into simplicity versus complexity before I tell all the little bits and pieces.
I think the gameplay is simple. I think it's a very simple game because then after that you can play a card, you can pass, or you can fold, which means you're out for the round. And so those are the 3 things you can do. Pretty simple. Now actually playing to win is challenging because it's deduction, right? So what did he see? I have no idea, and I have to figure it out. Like Tom said, divine. I've got to deduce what that is based on what he played. So that's the tricky part, but still very light game.
So I played a 1. It's up here in the corner here. That's my pod number is 1, and I know that the lowest public number, the lowest public is the one that's in front of me, not the one in my hand. That's the lowest one I had out of 6, 5, and 3. So if somebody plays a 0, like Molly just did, she's going to win, or somebody else can play another 0 and they're going to tie. But maybe instead of playing a 1, I would play my 6 to try to throw them off the scent. So that's the kind of the simplicity of the game and the complexity of the game right there. How are you going to win when you're the dealer? Also, when you're following somebody, when you're not the dealer, what are you going to do? You're playing blind for just that first round, and then as more people play cards, then it's meaningless. They know as much as you do. So it's all about trying to figure out what the dealer's trying to do, and if you even got dealt the right cards, which goes right into luck versus strategy.
Very nice. Do you want to continue?
No, go.
Okay. So I think this game is going to have some luck because of what Tom said. If this says highest public number and you have a 4 as your highest, to me that's lucky, but there is also going to be strategy in it, right? So I can't discount the strategy. If I play the 0, people might play their low cards, and then I could play my 6, or I said 4, right? 4 was my highest, and people still might play low cards, I don't know, and then I can fold, and hopefully people will follow suit, and mine is the highest. So there definitely is strategy when you're the dealer, and there's strategy when you're not the dealer. I haven't necessarily figured it out, but it's there.
I think I won each time we played.
Yeah, and so it's definitely there. I'm not very good at deducing or divining.
This game is lucky. If you are dealt all orange cards, which are port, and the winning condition is any Star Wars number, you will lose because you can't win, and them's the breaks. And sometimes that happens. But it's played over a series of rounds, and so the luck's going to even out, and I just think the strategy is so much fun. There's so many different criteria that it asks for. It asks for the sum of numbers. It asks for certain points and stars and whatnot. You're playing, these are victory points, these stars. And if this is the winning card, not the card that's secret, but the winning card that qualified for you, then you'd get that many points trying to get to 10. So it's just, there is strategy here despite that luck. Fun versus boring. I think this game is fun. I like Love Letter. This is like Love Letter. It's a little micro game where you're deducing things, and it's a 3 to 4 player game, and you just get a couple friends over, you go through several hands of this, and you have a good time. There's going to be, like, one of the games, I needed to have the highest card, and I played a 7, and I kept looking around. I played a bunch of low cards first, and I played my last card a 7, and I looked, and nobody played the 8, and so I knew it was still in somebody's hand, and if they... if I kept the 7 in my hand, I looked around, I saw that nobody played the 8, and so if they kept it in their hand, I was going to lose. And because I played all my cards, even after I folded and had one left in my hand, one of the girls we were playing with played her 8, and yes, I won, because you try to lead people astray. It's just, I think it's so much fun.
Yeah, I think this game is fun. I like the theme, which we didn't mention. You are on a ship, and you're trying to find the pod that is going to escape. And so all of these cards, or these winning conditions, are telling you where it is. lowest public pod number, right? So you're looking for that specific pod number, and you don't want anyone else to come with you, right? So
there's only one escape pod works, and so
right, and so this is definitely a game of not helping everyone. It definitely has the feel of you don't trust anyone, even though you're probably just working together, and now your ship is gone awry, right? So that has that feel, and I really like that. The deduction part is challenging for me, but that's the same with most deduction games. I'm not very good at throwing people off the scent in general. This game's a little easier, right? It's just card playing, but I don't necessarily have a strategy down, but I still find it fun to play and to try my best. Oh, every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now.
It could be you that wins.
Pod X. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.